They go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the team. What's going down right here, baby? It's official. Shim is official. NMB 305. It's going down in the country. Garrison right here, man. Biggest ball. You heard? How the fit look? How the fit look? The shit dripping now. Yeah. Really motivation, man. Yeah, I need it. Get on the boat, man. I appreciate you, bro. Don't stop. I'm a rep for this shit. I got you going. Hell yeah. Gunman, while we a killer, we part with fun, we are juvenile. How we are Rodrigo? What those badness, where them are set. How we are.
Can I try one?
Hold on.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Okay. What the?
I got to the thing. You want to put British shirt or something?
Don't have another shirt. Don't shirt.
This the camera.
I have like a shirt like that.
Yes, but that's in
Hi.
Huh?
that's in the dirty clothes.
It's in the what?
That is in the dirty clothes. I remember I used that for exercise last time. A white shirt I used for exercise.
I'm saying a t-shirt like that. You don't
Yes,
have a t-shirt
this,
like that.
this, right?
Yeah.
I used that for exercise. I had a white shirt last time.
What I'm doing?
What about that other the striped shirt that you be wearing sometimes?
The blue long one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Can you tie your shoes, please, properly? Not the way it was tied when you first got it.
I'm gonna make it dang. That can I try? That can I try if I can make it? Dad, I want to play.
I'll go in there.
Daddy, can I go play? Can I play? I can't play. Dad, yes. Dad, yes. Yes. I can't play now. try. I'm not lying. Dad, can I play now? Dad?
You gotta wait.
What? Taking forever. But you miss like too much and you like to just shoot like far away. Dad, what did Dad, why say James? Daddy. Dad, why say James? Dad? Dad, can I do? Dad. Hey, what's Dad, can I try now? It takes forever. Dad, I want to try it now. But you're taking forever. Dad, why say James? Hey, what I can't find. Dad, you're taking forever. What was that? What was that? And like you trying to dump them just went behind you for no reason. Like, Dad, can I see the face? Dad, can I see what the LeBron James face looks like? Dad? Why does his face look like? Daddy, I want to try. that's how you dunk. Okay. I'll get a little bit farther. What's just...
Okay, man, so she got her accordion on, huh? That's a plus right there. Let's see what she's talking about.
Dad, the barging is kind of slow. Dang it. Never not gonna let go. Daddy, are you gonna stop? Daddy's... Oh, I understand that. He looks like, what? I like. No, I want to dunk. I said I want to dunk. I said I want to dunk. Oh, I'm too close, that's why. What the? I wasn't supposed to hold it. Daddy's not slam dunking. You see? Like when I hold on it, he just let go for no. See, he just let go. See, he did slam dunk. Thanks. Hey, what you doing? Daddy. Ow. He's just doing the hold one. Hurry up, LeBron James. I will call you, or I will tell that Michael Jordan is the best player. Wait, actually, LeBron James is the best player in the whole world. Sammy misses. I will shoot it all the way here. It's like, what the? LeBron James is like, what the? What the? Oh. Okay, then LeBron James like that. Okay. Like that. Bruh. Brother, like, no, don't need. Can you just start on the hole? The one that does the hole. Okay. You just found the. That is back to normal. Ooh, I got that. Daddy, I'm getting Skittle bots. Why do Skittles like to bite? Daddy can't go on the game with like a lot of people, like a team.
Off of the porch or hit the if it happen to make surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. How they came back around I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, I'm making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down when I shine bright, blind up now in the cut, big black tuck. You can pick it up now.
Have to start
Okay,
at
push
the
the
Lakers.
off of the porch. Hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get the clutch, and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumped in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep doing with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get giving out so long they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with a she was hanging with a op. We call him Mickey, talk to the I was on Pinedale in the sock. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Count that one. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Now here's Gobert. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 15 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here is Davis. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Oh, here's Edwards. 25 points last game.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Russell. Anderson wide open. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3 ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the wing, James. His last outing with 20 points. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
And that's why you have a designed offense. Create the kind of looks you want so you don't have to play hero ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after LeBron James's miss.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Here's Noel. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Anderson. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Sneakers in the Louboutin kicks. Red bottoms cause the Adam are. If I miss them 400, I was thinking about walking up a stack of crates. But I was busy stacking cake. Cold world, say the whole name. Cole think he Drizzy Drake, he got his own plane. Flew it all around the world and now I'm back. 3 cribs in the same neighborhood, I'm that rich. These pray to God to make it on the shade room. Meanwhile, I made it on the paid room. Roadblocks when cold drop, they push back, they roll outs, that's right. Make room, stay tuned. Talking like you lit your I be ugly. Pull up with a temp. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Ball too hard on like Zion when he bust out the shoe. You can't back when we start on the block with YG. My pockets blue. DVVs, cost some cheese, reach for these up. Scared money don't make no money. I got shows coming in, but the still bunking. Wrap the lamb truck white, but the inside's punkin'. Why we be she like when I talk country? Who you will? Big speaker, yeah, big talker. Had your cash together, cost some for a truffle boat. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it over. Let's go, big bag.
Talking like you lit your and I be ugly. Pull up with a temp. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me, how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals.
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. You look at the Rockets. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Yeah, and these fans could not be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has kind of captured the entire public's imagination, and the level of enthusiasm, man, is off the charts.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. G.A., he's asked to carry big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Gafford. Inside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Beal. Oh, and he misses the dunk. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
Here's Kispert. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Morris. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. To the wing right side. Kuzma outside. Over Green. And another miss by Washington. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Gafford. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. And of course, Clark, we got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions. Saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Here's Beal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
From deep, Green sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morris inside. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Kispert. A 3-ball. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 5.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
On the free throw, no good. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And Barton throws it down.
Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Nunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to right. Off target with his 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Christopher. Right wing. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
3-pointer, Barton. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right at And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here's White. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And a guy who hit 44% from 3 in college, Smith is an elite outside shooter. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Matthews, no good. Wizards trailed by 11. Beal drives in. Off with the layup. It's Martin on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Şengün. That shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. They got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Goes up. And Gafford throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Rockets leading by 7. Green in the post. And the layup falls. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
Beal, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shot's good by Green.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. A 12-point game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. .119 left here in the second. Here's Christopher. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Pass to Tate. Now Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Rob. Beal with it. Here's Gill. Back to Beal. Rebound by Christopher.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Smith. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Gill. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Houston on top. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wizards trailed by 4. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Into the lane. Pass to Gafford. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Smith. It's a close game here in Houston. It's Şengün, top of the key. Shoots over Gafford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so it's Washington with it. Here's Morris for the tie. And it's good on the way in. Morris has got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Out to Kuzma. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Morris outside to the middle. Here's Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gafford's got 8 points. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. A former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Pass to Green. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Washington calls timeout. .156 left in the third.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
The kick out to Wright. Going inside and finished off by Wright.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Houston.
He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards trailed by 6. Here's Gill. The kick out to Barton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barton's got 5.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating, deep inside, leaping with ease to punch it home.
Pass to Tate. Lets it go with the three. Nunn grabs the board. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Here's Gill. The kick out to Barton. For the lead. The shot misses. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Houston now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
And Smith gets double teamed. Green fires from way outside. Rebound, Washington.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Down low. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Houston in the lead. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Martin. Now Şengün makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Beal with the bucket.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Şengün.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Washington calls timeout.
Charge to Washington.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Here's Şengün. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. Wizards trailed by 4. Here's Beal. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Boy, here in the second half, strong offense. Foundationed on really good ball movement and taking quality shots. Good, clean looks.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Now, here is Morris. From deep. And here is Beal. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Şengün. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Kuzma left side. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And the Rockets with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Beal with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And another miss by Washington.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And it's Houston's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. To the right side. Here's Şengün. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the clock is going to expire on an impressive all-around win for the Rockets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Washington making some changes. He hits the second from the line.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 12. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. None. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
And finished off by Martin.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step.
The feel relaxes like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, Gunna told me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better Shorty say she like me 'cause she sliding through the trenches. bitches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy one, I'm Pluto riding, it way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should have been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that in the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' want on spitting it proper. At school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. The feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to those photos, man, it's too easy. Y'all gon' like judo, snatch a line. I got a different, for different places, different seasons. They playing the position, cutting her off, too easy. I started out R&B stars right at the band, though. I have on the west coast, think that I abandoned her. I have I can change climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Ain't put the presidential on the. That little IG in a car. Pop out that night and double lock. In the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. The feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tú séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos. Quieran o no quieran, a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean, siempre va a estar el polémico. Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace pica toma flow. Pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero. Yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot. Un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Leones con flow, Paulo Londra, Isa 63, era por mí, claro que sí.
Piece of rap, piece of rap.
They been snoozing, I've been cruising, ain't no losing off these VVS is bruising, diamonds. Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby, I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I want. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like one-on-one. She said that she love me, shh. Yes, I'm from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my bluegrass. She went back to Lex and told me hit her when I come. Know her, but I better like a basic, but she fun. She play hard to get, but I ain't chasing after none. While I'm chasing after one, to that bag, through that dash. Not my only fan, but she know she got a man, and I know that mad. Baby, put it in that Louis bag. I be dropping hits, these missing like my dad. You ain't, and that's on. I don't know that engine, I just bought it cause it's fast. Like my suspension, I got on my dash. They been snoozing, I've been cruising, ain't no losing off these VVS is bruising, diamonds. Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby, I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I want. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like one-on-one. She said that she love me, shh. Yes, I'm from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my bluegrass. I got bluegrass in my from Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my I got bluegrass in my.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Here we go. Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
McCollum on the left side. Over Simmons. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Soft touch off the glass.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Ingram. No good. A bit long that time. On the wing, Jones. Back to Ingram. McCollum on the wing. From the arc. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drops in the three.
You must chase Ingram off the three-point line. He's too dangerous of a threat to hit a triple.
Pass to Harris. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Brooklyn with the ball. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Pass to Valanciunas. The steal. Outside Irving. Back to O'Neal. Fires for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Murphy. Looking to win the run.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to O'Neal. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McCollum outside. Ingram with the ball. McCollum on the left side. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Out to McCollum. Here's the three. Claxton with a rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And here's Harris outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. 1:49 left in the opening quarter.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
The Nets with a lead. Pass to Warren. The three. And again, Brooklyn. With the triple.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Daniels. And again, no good by New Orleans. Now Curry takes the three. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Marshall. To the left wing. Daniels misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Claxton can't get it to go.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
.40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Get it,
young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Back to Curry. Pass to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Watanabe. Offline with a 3. Here's Alvarado. It's stolen by Warren. Fast break, Brooklyn. He launches a 3. They get it again. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 5.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets. They lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Irving for 3. Sumner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now here's Irving. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. Outside Jones. Now here's Ingram. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Murphy. From outside, off the mark. Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
There's McCollum with the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
The 3, here's Harris. The shot misses. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they could improve upon.
Irving is doubled. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Counted. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Here's Sumner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Got a hand on it.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Driving in. McCollum outside. Left side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
The Nets call.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
I see them looking at me. I can see in your eyes that it's jealousy. And I wish it would be bold enough to step to me. Step to me.
Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Credit has to go to this coaching staff. The style of play fits this roster, and every guy seems to be accepting his role.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Williams. Shoots over Bryant. Bank shot, no good. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
James, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown outside. Bryant with the rebound. Over Tatum. And too long on the shot.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Williams. White up top. Brown right side. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now here's Beverly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And they double up Brown. Pass to Tatum. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. Pulls up on the elbow. Tatum no good.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
They get it again. The kick out to LeBron. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost.
already begun. Desensitizing the very thing or thing that brought you into this in the first place. And when I say I do mean because Mother Earth is and we continue. Play with your own squishy. And yes, God is watching you. But no need to be embarrassed. For the future is in your hands. No, the future is in your hand. Play with your own squishy.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Trae Young. Knocked loose. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Picked by Vucevic. Levine with it and guarded by Capella. Vucevic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And even with the defense that close, Drummond's going to find a way to get the bump and earn that whistle.
Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
It's good. Young's got his second bucket.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
And the Hawks with possession. Launches it. Vucevic with the rebound. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Young taking his time here. It's Young on the wing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Rebounded by the Hawks. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls on D. Here's Murray. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls with the lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
Pick by Vucevic. Levine with it. Okongwu covering. Murray outside. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Murray. Shoots. They get it back.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Vucevic with the bucket.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game. How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Murray. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Left side, Williams. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
There's a screen by Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Inside, here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Capella. 6 to shoot. In out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
To the left wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Hunter, no one around him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Levine. Vucevic with it. Back to Levine. Now Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's Levine. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DeRozan for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
DeRozan for 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Atlanta calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .105 left in the first half. There's the pick. Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Williams.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the chain.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Levine with it. Okongwu covering. Levine's shot is off. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And it's Vucevic missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Levine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Down low, Collins. Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Back to Collins. Outside for Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Out to the right wing. Caruso with the ball. And the layup falls. Caruso's got his second basket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Murray. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Bulls. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Levine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. To the inside. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Into the lane. Murray left side. And the shot goes in. Murray's got 5.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they get it back. Bogdanovich left side. For the lead. Atlanta gets it back. Now, here's Okongwu. Griffin looking it over. Williams with the block.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in
show some more discipline. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back. Here's Griffin. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Hawks lead by 2. Pass to Jones. To the middle. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's Terry. Defended by Griffin. Back to Jones. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And that one drops for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3, Levine. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks ahead. Ending the third quarter on a 14-6 field. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Going inside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Now here's Caruso. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Here's DeRozan to the inside. Here's Drummond. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Pass to Vucevic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. The 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Murray right side. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Vucevic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's 9 points for Vucevic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Ball substitution, Patrick Williams.
Now Young. Clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Collins with it. Fades and shoots. Off the left rim and out. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Murray. And DeRozan throws it down.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Here's Young. Here he goes. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Here's Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Collins. Off the inbound. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, the big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. 1:44 left in the 4th. Stolen by Collins. Young in the corner. Fires the 3. Bulls trailed by 5. LaVine deciding where to go with it. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond, not the guy you think's going to come through in that situation, but he does.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 1:11 left in the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. Drummond is double. So it's Young who brings it up to the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but